Hey team, we had a busy week last week. We prepped and poured that little stamp patio with the two bears, and we also snuck in this 22 by 24 garage pad. And it came with a lovely little front step that was reinforced with a lot of rebar, and it was a pain in the butt to get out, but we did it nonetheless. And I'm on vacation this week, but the videos can never stop. So this is why I saved some content for you guys to see. And we're going to teach you too. And we're going to teach Carson, because Carson's never ran a power trowel start to finish. He's done some work. Excuse this clip. This clip is not in order. Sorry. We're working in beautiful southern Alberta. This is near the town of Longview, which is my hometown. And you can't beat the views. You can see why they call it Longview, but you pay for it with the wind, unfortunately. It's kind of windy out there, but it's worth it. So pretty straightforward here. It was already graveled. You can see the carport's framed up. So we just put about almost a full load of gravel in lifts, 3 lifts with our heavy tamper, and some poly vapor barrier rebar at 16 inches on center, doweled into the building. Now, this is the hard part for me because I'm usually on the tools all the time, and it's hard for me not to just jump in and run things. But the goal was to let Carson run the machine start to finish. The tricky part about this one was the sun. So we're full sun, and then we get into the shade with the carport as the sun rises. So I'm checking it out first with my 16-foot screed board and always making sure that where the overhead doors are going to sit is perfectly flat. And then I gouge out a little channel there. I snap a line and then I gouge it out so that the water will drain away when the door closes. So it's just a little sloped ramp. Some guys do it differently. They leave a ledge. I like the ramp. So Carson learned really quick that when you hit a load too early, it delays it. So I looked over, and I should have been watching him, but he floated the first load and he floated the second load way too early, and it delayed it about 2 hours. So what we actually had to do is pull the float blades on and off a few times, go hit the second load, and then go back to the first load, and it was burning out fast. So he needed to learn. You gotta, like, the stuff in the sun is priority number 1, and then you go from there. So he had a bit of trouble just with the timing, but I kept him on pace and just made sure he needed to be where he was supposed to be. And I took care of most of the edges. So that'll be his duty for the next slab. He'll need to figure out how to do his own edges and control the entire slab. But Carson did great, and the slab turned out awesome. So we finished up about 3 p.m. I'm putting sealer on here, and then I came back the next day and threw in some expansion joints. So this is a big saw. A lot of guys use soft cuts. I prefer this one. It's so nice and straight. It took me about 40 minutes to snap the lines, cut, wash, and get out of there. It was so fast. I love the straightness of those cuts. And we have a few more projects to pour at this location soon.